Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you again for coming in and checking me out. Beautiful day in San Francisco today. It's like 75 degrees. It's so warm. I can't wait to be outside and enjoy that. Anyway, today's topic is about how our bodies have the answers. And it really is true. Our bodies can tell us just about anything. If we can tune in enough to listen, we have the answer. I had one client who I kept hearing them say, "I don't know." And I'd ask them a question and it would be, "I don't know." And then they would in the middle of a sentence, they would keep saying like, "I don't know. It's just that I just don't know." And it was this over and over and over, "I don't know." And so this is a really exaggerated form of feeling like we don't have access to an answer. We don't know what the whole situation is when actually we do. I had another client who they couldn't make up their mind about a situation. It was like they were vacillating back and forth. They were like, "Well, I don't know if I should do this or if I should do that, and this way is really good and this way is really good too, but what if I do this?" It was kind of this constant vacillation between two things. And so in both cases, it's about checking in with the body. It's really about seeing where the body is the most disengaged. And so in the first case, the "I don't knows, what I had him do was close his eyes and think about where that "I don't know" is coming from. And naturally, of course, he's like, "Oh, it's coming from my head. I don't know." And then I was like, "Okay, so it's coming from your head. Where else is it coming from?" And so, then of course you have to kind of embody yourself even deeper. You move in, you move through a little bit deeper, and you're like, and he started to feel something. He was like, "Oh, well, when I say I don't know, I kind of feel that at my root, in my groin." And he said, "I kind of feel that in my heart." And so I was like, "Great." So from here, that's when you open up your root, you kind of let that go, you breathe into that space, you open up your heart, you open up into the heart space a little bit, and you feel into what's closing and why that's closing inside of or within that feeling of "I don't know." So I had him do that, and then shortly after, I was like, now when I ask you a question such as, where do you feel your, what do you feel your next move in life is going to be? That was one of the things that he was thinking about. And he was like, "Oh, I'm seeing that if I wait with where I am, that the next thing is going to present itself a little bit easier." And he also was like, "Oh, and this job that I've been working is it's kind of like the next part of where I need to be, and so I can stay in that job." It kind of, in a way, it kind of made him more present, but also gave him comfort that he does have the answers, that he does know. And the more that he settled into relaxing in his groin and relaxing in his heart, he was able to start saying the whole sentence structure, the structure of what he was saying turned into, "Oh, if I, then I," and the kind of the story started to shift, started to change a little bit. And then with the second person who couldn't make up their mind about it, for her, it was all in the stomach. It was all just very, very rooted in the stomach. And whenever she thought about this thing she couldn't make up her mind about, it would she closed her eyes and right away she was able to tune in, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, it's all stuck in here." And so I did a few visualization practices with her, and stay tuned after this, and I'll do the visualization practice with you. And did the visualization practice with her, and she was able to really dig into why she wasn't able to make up her mind about that thing. Eventually she did make up her mind, and within just like 15-20 minutes of honing in on that, she was able to make a decision around what she was going to do. And so it really is just tuning in, finding where in the body is being disagreeable or isn't able, where you're not able to have a source of communication. Open up that vein of communication, have the conversation, or tune in to listen to what's closed, allow it to open, and then move from a place of openness rather than from a place of tightness. It's similar to like in massage therapy, you like go to where it's tight and you focus on that area. Same thing with this sort of body work. You kind of tap into that area, spend some time with it until it's able to kind of gives you a little bit of wiggle room to open up. So for this next part, that's kind of like the anecdote. I'm trying to come up with a system for the videos here. I think I want to have a little bit of a story or a background, and then give the anecdote, so that way you kind of have something to rely on. And now I want to present to you a little visualization that you can close your eyes now and do to tune into your stomach. So start by closing your eyes and take a nice deep breath in, long breath out. Again, another deep breath in, long breath out. And sense into your stomach area. Sense into what's there, what's available. Is it easy to be there? Does it feel good? Is it hard to be there? Does it feel not so good? Is it even challenging to bring your awareness to that area? And if so, that's okay. Just continuing to listen. Just noticing. And wherever feels open, just send some loving energy in that direction. Send some light, send some love, send some gratitude for having that area, having those feelings accessible. And in the same way, whatever feels closed, whatever feels inaccessible, send gratitude to that area as well. This is your body, and it's doing what it needs to do to protect you, to take care of you in whatever way it knows best. And so it's very, very wise, and that's okay. It's okay that it doesn't want to open or that there's not access right now. Feel into wherever there's not access. Feel deeper into that. Feel into where there's not access. Let it be there. Give it full permission. And offer that lack of access your sweetness, your patience, your time. While you're in that space, tune into what color that area is. Also tune into maybe a texture of that space. breathe into it. Just allow your breath to fill that area. And now, with any form of openness, with whatever has been able to open or maybe not open, ask that area any question you want. What do you want? How can I take care of you? How can we work together? Any sort of question like that. Maybe it's more personal or intimate. And once you have a little bit of answer, maybe a couple words, maybe an understanding, take a deep breath in. Long breath out, and open your eyes. So there's the guided visualization. I hope that was helpful. Thank you again for tuning in. If you like this, please like, subscribe, share. All of your shares and everything goes such a long way. I'm really trying to get this information out there. It's really, really beneficial for other body workers to know this sort of stuff. Yeah, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.